Sleepy boy. Look at that little lion cub. Here is a boy who will not sleep. Here is a boy who spent the day at the zoo watching lions. Here is a boy who ate jam and toast and jam for breakfast, soup for lunch, and who sat on the stoop after dinner until the block grew dark and quiet. The boy has brushed his teeth. He has kissed his mother good night. Now it is time for sleep. Here is a sleepy boy who will not sleep. Shut your eyes, says his father. He lies beside the boy, kisses the top of the boy's head, and shuts his own eyes. The boy and his father lie beside each other in the still night. But when the father opens his eyes, he looks right into the open eyes of the boy. Shut one eye, says the boy's father, stroking the boy's cheek. And shutting one of his own eyes, the boy watches his father for a moment, then shuts one eye too. With his open eye, the boy looks down at his own nose. It is blurry and giant. He looks up at the ceiling. He tries to look out the window, but he can only see the corner edge of the window frame. The boy watches with his open eye the dusty golden color of the light from the lamp on his nightstand. Now shut the other eye, says the boy's father. The boy watches his father shut both of his eyes. He moves closer to his father on the bed and shuts his other eye too. The boy feels his closed eyelids moving a little at first. He thinks they might open. He can feel his eyelashes making tiny movements, fanning the air under his eyes. With both eyes closed, the boy can't see his father, but he hears him breathing. The boy hears the air coming from his own nose, too. He breathes slower, and the sound is long and quiet. He breathes fast, and the sound is short and loud. The boy moves his hand to his ear. He rubs his thumb against his fingers. He can hear the slippery sound of touching. He moves his head on his pillow and listens to his hair scraping against the pillowcase. The boy hears his mother walk by his bedroom. He hears the bathroom door open, and then the sound of water running. He can just barely hear his mother singing a song above the sound of splashing. He tries to hum the song too. He hums as quietly as he can, not wanting to wake his father. The boy's humming is so low, he thinks it sounds like breathing. Try to be quiet, says the father to the boy. He puts his arm around the boy so the boy's head is nestled against him. With his ear buried against his father's shoulder, the boy cannot hear any sounds, but he can feel his father's chest moving up and down. The boy's own body moves up and down, slowly and evenly, with his father's breathing. He feels his father's scratchy chin on the top of his head. He rubs his face against his father's shirt and feels the soft, papery material on his cheek. His ear presses against the smooth, cool surface of a button. He breathes in deep and smells soap. The boy's father strokes his head, smoothing down his hair. But now, shh, be still, try to sleep, the father whispers. The boy feels his father's warm hand on his hair, and he remembers the lion cub he saw at the zoo. The cub lay on a wide, flat stone while his mother cleaned him, licking back and forth until the cub's fur glistened in the sunlight. The mother lion and cub walked together to a pile of fish set out for their supper. The mother fed her cub a small fish, then licked his face clean. In the quiet room, the boy sees the lions. The sun warms his head, and he touches the lion cub's smooth fur. The boy feels the mother's scratchy lion tongue. When he breathes in deeply, it smells like ocean. The boy hears the low, purring sound of the lion cub. The sound is inside his ear. The boy's eyes are shut. He is still and quiet. Sleep, my sweet boy, sleep.